In this video, we're going to be going over 3 AI tools that will make you thousands of dollars, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. These tools aren't free, but they are very cheap, and they will make you your money back many times over. This video is going to be broken up into 3 parts, 1 part for each tool. At the end of the video, you can choose which of these strategies you personally prefer. Each strategy is completely unique, and each will suit different goals, depending on whether you're someone that is somewhat of an introvert or prefers passive income, or someone who likes communicating with people. Each of these methods can make you a lot of money. The quickest method is the last one, with the potential to make hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, in just your first few days. Now, you're probably wondering what I mean by that, but rest assured that it's going to be incredibly valuable to you, and I can't wait to share it. In part 1, I will show you a tool that no one is talking about that will earn you a full-time income with total time and location freedom. And unlike a lot of ways of making money online, is actually really fun and rewarding. That's coming up right now. So what is this tool? Well, it's a generative writing tool, but it's not one of the major ones that you've heard of. If you've used ChatGPT, you might know that the content that it produces is pretty generic and uninspired. And generic isn't going to cut it for the creation of fiction, which is what we're going to be doing. Now, you've probably seen a whole bunch of YouTube videos about making things like coloring books to sell on Kindle. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people are making good money, but the competition is fierce. This method is a lot less saturated. So here we are on the Sudowrite homepage. As we scroll down, we can see that they make the claim here that using this tool, you can write a novel in a week. And I can say that after using it, that you can absolutely use this tool to write a novel very quickly. Scrolling down on the homepage further, we can see they have very positive reviews from big publications like the New York Times, the New Yorker, and the Washington Post, and a couple of best-selling authors. Okay, so this is a look inside the story engine tool in Sudowrite. This is where you can put in your characters, the genre, the style, plot outline, and start writing. The tool will help you do this. You can edit everything it generates, and it updates itself and builds the story based on everything that's come before. It's incredibly powerful. This is just a silly example I'm putting in here for the purposes of the video. If you spend a little bit more time than the few seconds I'm spending here, you'll get a much more detailed and better result. There's also a brainstorming tool that will help you brainstorm characters, names, and other things. There's a world building tool as well. Another really important thing to note is that unlike ChatGPT and other AI tools, there's no content restriction, so you can write violence and gore into your stories or even erotic scenes in romance novels if that's the direction you want to go in. The price, as you can see here, is $29 per month on the medium plan, which is probably the one that will suit most people. I wouldn't get the cheapest plan as it's not very cost effective. Okay, how do we make money with this tool? To make a long story short, we're going to create fiction books and publish them in the Kindle Unlimited program. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Kindle Unlimited, it's a membership program where people pay Amazon a monthly fee to read as many Kindle books as they want. Kindle authors get paid per page of their books that get read. At the moment, authors can expect to make around 50 cents for 100 pages read, so for an average length 300-page book, you would get $1.50. If your book is longer, then you'll earn more, of course. As you can see from the Kindle Unlimited section on Amazon, there's a lot of money to be made per book. The vast majority of people don't leave reviews, so multiply the number of reviews on each book you see here by at least 5, and you can see there are a lot of people making 6 figures a year. The quality of some of these books is also severely lacking, and with just a little effort, they can be beaten. I have a Kindle Unlimited subscription, and I've been amazed at how well some really poor quality books are doing. But this is an important point. The genre and type of book you write is incredibly important. You must do your research. They say failing to plan is planning to fail, and that absolutely applies here. Pick a niche where there's a demand. There are lots of videos on YouTube that will help you do this. There's also software that helps with research. There are a bunch of research software options, but Publisher Rocket is the one that I personally use. If you guys have gotten value from this video so far, please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment saying you subscribed, and I promise I will do my best to respond to every single comment. Now, the next tool we're going to talk about is also based on generative AI, but it's even less work than the last method. It also creates passive income, and once the initial work is done, you'll probably only be spending a few hours a week doing this. That's coming up right now. Step 1. Use a website like this one, YouTubeTranscript.com, to download the transcript of YouTube videos in the niche you want to target. Just paste the URL in and click Copy Transcript. Step 2. Plug the downloaded transcript into your favorite AI writing tool. I would go with Claude AI for this, as I found that it writes more natural-sounding articles than ChatGPT. But if you have ChatGPT, you can use that too. You may just have to do a bit more editing. I suggest you do it section by section, as Claude tends to be overly brief if you do it all in one go. Step 3. Add these articles to a blog. Add some images to make it look nicer. There are a number of options for this. You can use free stock image websites like Pexels or Pixabay, or generate some AI art using free tools like DALL-E. After a year, sell your blog for a 36 multiple of what your monthly income is. So if you're making $5,000 a month, which is very achievable, you can sell your blog for $180,000. If you're making $50,000 a month, 36 times, that is $1.8 million. As you can see from publicly available records of sales, these sorts of transactions are happening every day. The downside of blogs or niche sites is that they take quite a bit of time to get traction. If you're interested in a method that's a lot quicker, check out the link in the description for the best method of making money online that I've ever found, with full coaching to help you every step of the way. Okay, the third method we're going to discuss in this video is the one with the least amount of competition and is the fastest to start earning money. And don't worry, there's no cold calling required. That's coming up right now. First, we're going to find a business that doesn't have a website. So here I'm using a random address generator to find a random address. And let's just randomly go with this first one. Next, we're going to see if there are businesses nearby without a website. Just for the sake of this example, off the top of my head, let's use barbershops. There are thousands of different businesses you could try this with. Okay, here we can already see the very first business that comes up doesn't have a website. And as we scroll down, we can see multiple businesses without websites. There are literally millions of businesses that for one reason or another don't have websites. But as you can see here, they do have Facebook, so we can message them, which is important. Okay, step 2 is our AI tool, and this is the tool we're going to use, 10web.io, or alternatively, you could use durable.co. This site can rapidly make a website for you in seconds, or clone a site that you like the look of. And it's all built on top of WordPress, which is an extra selling point. It will generate the content for the site, including images and written content. And if you use it to clone a nice looking site you like, it lets you easily edit the text to make it your own. If I had a couple of minutes, I would go find a really nice looking barbershop website to clone, but let's just go through this and make it from scratch for now. And there we go, a brand new professional website. You'll sometimes have to change the pictures it generates. In this case, it didn't do a great job, but that doesn't take long. Next, make a screen recording of you clicking through the new site you just made. You can do this using the Loom Chrome extension and send the link that Loom gives you to the business owner on Facebook so they can see a video of the website you made. You can sell these sites to business owners for hundreds of dollars. They don't need to know that it only took you seconds to make. These businesses aren't tech savvy, which is why they don't have a website, so you're doing them a favor. When you contact them, make a point of telling them that their competitors have websites and they're missing out on business. Okay guys, there you have it, 3 AI tools that can make you $5,000 a month. I hope you got some value from this video. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. See ya.